Sorry, excuse the hair and the appearance. Waiting for my perm to grow out, obviously. Anyway, so today I decided I was gonna make some bread, and since I'm wanting to get back on YouTube, I thought, well, I'll make a tutorial. It's homemade Amish sweet bread. So here we go. Microwave safe bowl, something to stir with. Milk, sugar, bread flour, vegetable oil, and of course yeast and salt. Can't remember if I said that. And a cup of milk. Stirred it up. Now we're going to microwave it till it's 110 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, because I don't, there's a way. Make sure you wash your hands, but I stick my finger in the middle and I kind of judge to where it's hot but not like hurting you hot, if that makes sense. So let's do that. Temperature I want. We're going to sprinkle 2/3 cup of sugar in there. That'll help activate the yeast. Stir it up, get it to dissolve into the water and milk liquid we got going on. We'll grab our active dry yeast. After you open it, it does go in the refrigerator. Just a little heads up. Take 1.5 tablespoons of this. So I'm going to use a half, and I'm just going to use it 3 times because my tablespoon doesn't really fit that well. Actually, I'm going to do this one-handed, or two-handed. Sprinkle that in there. That's one. Mix it in. Not too hard, but I do mix it in so that it's all submerged into the water and milk and sugar here. And then we're going to go ahead and set that aside and wait till it gets a little bit foamy. And I'll show you what I mean when it's done in about 5 minutes. So now we are going to add our vegetable oil. Oil is in. Now we're going to put 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Here we go. Now we are going to transfer it to a bowl. Okay, there's our little solution there. And now it is time to add the flour. It gets 5.5 cups of flour. So this is cup number 1. I go ahead and stir it in after each cup because it just makes it easier for me in the end. I'm trying to break through pretty much all the flour at once. And that's probably what you're supposed to do, but... And I do not have a bread mixer, so I don't know how to use one or how to tell you how to do it. This is just by hand. Okay. So this is cup number 3. So obviously you can see that it's starting to get pretty thick. Don't mind my cat in the back. He wants attention. Oh well, he'll get it here in a little bit. And yeah, so that's about after the 3rd cup. Let's keep going. So the dough here is at the point where I got to get in there with my hands, so can't really record that, but I'm going to get it with my hands to where it sticks away from the bowl. And then I'm going to lay it out. I'm going to get all this out of my way, all my ingredients, and then I'm going to knead it out. If you need to know how to knead, I'm doing this one-handed so I can't show you. Hello, kitty. You can look up a YouTube video or something, but it just needs to be kneaded for about roughly 10 minutes. Got it all kneaded. Then I rolled it up into a ball, grabbed a metal, just because it helps with heat, a metal bowl, filled it, put a little bit of vegetable oil, moved it around, got it on the top here, and then to help it from getting dry. And then we're going to cover it with a paper towel or a hand towel or something until it rises past the bowl. Okay, so now she's about ready to go. I'm going to go ahead. It's not quite at the top, but I'm going to go ahead and knead it out now. I'm going to knead it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll show you after, but we'll split it up into, you can do 2 big pans. I have kind of 3 little pans, so I split it up into 3, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I've got them rolled up into 3 loaf-like shapes. This one I made a little bit bigger because these 2 are smaller. But I oiled the pan, made sure they had a little bit of oil on the top to keep the moisture in. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover them and let them rise, and then it'll be time to bake. Woo! So they were raised up all the way. So now I set the timer, or not the timer, the oven to 350, and I set my timer to 30 minutes, and we're gonna let them bake. And we'll check in when they're done. Final result. I have obviously already chopped into this one, but Very soft, very good. I forgot to mention before I put it in the oven, I melted about a 1/4 cup of butter and poured it on the top of all of them before I put it in the oven. But yep, there you go. There you have it.